What's up guys, I'm Dauntless Gaming and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making the one-shot high damage axe build. I know I've made this build before, but I made a little bit change so that we can deal more damage on the throw. And looks like we shouldn't keep our guests waiting right here. As you can see, I've already did a little bit warm up before this battle so that we can deal high damage, so it's on full determination and stacked with pulse. And kaboom, 48k, easy. And looks like our fellow Thunder Deep Thrust just loses a fourth of its HP right away. Wait, it got staggered, okay. Look at how high that damage is. It's half HP. Let's not get hit by that. Kaboom, heartbreak. That one is without evasion and is dead. As you can see, this build really kills, especially on thrust type behemoths. Not just Thunder Deep Thrust, but a normal thrust or the Shadow Touch thrust. Everything is just good. But before I'm showing you the build as usual, because it is the axe, I'm going to keep going on while explaining on the way before I go to the build, because I'm going to lose the determination, which will make this video look bad. I mean, to making the video bad even in general. So let's just try it. Oh, another Thunder Deep Thrust show up. We're not gonna do that one again, so we're going to Safid. Unfortunately, we don't have full determination stack, and you're going to see the difference in damage. We're going to evade through this one attack, and kaboom, 19k. Let's break its head. Wow, he's got a very sturdy head. Alright, we ran out of tonics, but I guess that's fine. I think the blade is not broken yet. It's not, it shouldn't be broken, but well, whatever. It dies from a 10k damage. As you can see, it's not just the part damage which is high. I know it can deal 40k part damage right there, and that's really decent. But it's not just that. I can deal 10k part damage even without. Yeah, I mean, the evasion just changed the damage of the. Oh my god, another one show up. So I mean, my bad if the video is full of short behemoths and I'm using a Terra weapon, because yep, it just gives me that kind of behemoths. Evade and kaboom, 13k, easy. Wait for the head to go down and smack it. Keep smacking the head. The head is not broken yet. Evade. I didn't get it. Too bad. Oops. There we go. It's gonna die soon. For any of you who are having a tough time, a hard time fighting this Stormclaw, you can try this weapon up. Literally a Stormclaw killer. Easy. No. So I am actually feeling one more behemoth, because, well, if not, I mean, this map will spawn another Stormclaw, and it will be the very same behemoth for all three fights. As I have said earlier, this thing is not planned. Well, we are certainly not going to do the Aether search, because it's going to take a lot of time. I still haven't even yet explained this build. So let's just start right here for the battles. I guess you guys have already seen how good this build is, how it can deal high damage in a single throw, as well as how decent the overall DPS is. So let's go through the build. So there are three important things that I'm going to mention in this build right here. The first is the Blade Storm and Sharpened. So these two will trigger when you successfully evade through an attack, which makes your next attack to deal more damage. In which next attack here that we are talking about is obviously the special, which is the Grim Onslaught. So you can deal a very high single throw damage. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the bond that I use right here, and that is the Sovereign's Wrath or Koshai's weapon. After not dealing damage for 4 seconds, your next 2 attacks deal 50% damage, and that is really high. 50% damage is really high. And unfortunately, I forgot to upgrade my weapon right here, but still it deals 40k damage. I think it will deal around 45 to 50k if you upgrade the weapon. I'm not really sure about the power scaling, but yeah, it should be around 45k or 50k damage. And the third thing right here is make sure that the part you hit is a part. Okay, it's a part and it's not a broken part. It should be a part and it's not broken. Okay, because the thing that you need to take notice here is Bladestorm increase your part damage and Sharpen increase your part damage as well. So if you evade through attack and you throw the axe on a broken part, or maybe not on the behemoth's body part, the limbs, the head or the tail, then it will not deal 100% part damage or even the plus 400 damage, because it only applies to part damage. In case you guys don't know, there are 4 kinds of damage in the build, and that is the wound damage, stagger damage, part damage, and core damage. So as you guys see, the 42 or something k right there is the part damage. So it deals a 40-ish k part damage and maybe 20,000 something part damage. So the damage you see there is the part damage, not the core damage. So it's the damage which makes a part breaks. But still, being able to dish high amount of damage with a weapon is really good, and this has been my favorite ever since I started playing Dauntless. I mean, this one hit kind of build. So Bladestorm and Sharpen is covered, Catalyst for your attack speed and whatever else you bring, Cunning Pulse and Discipline for your critical, and Predator for your extra damage. And here's the build: Time Wave with Cunning, Demon Carrion with Cunning, Catabac with Pulse, and Time Wave again with Bladestorm. I'm using Punker Shrine because you're going to break apart with a single throw most of the times, and you can stagger the behemoth pretty fast because it's an axe. So Punker Shrine, being able to slow down behemoth when they stumble or staggered, is really good. And make sure to fit in Catalyst. Here's Discipline for your criticals, and here's the weapon with Sharpen and Pulse with Grim Onslaught and Overcharged Cylinder. So whenever you want to throw the axe, there are several things you need to make sure is active. The first thing here is make sure your determination is at level 4 and it's at the full meter. When your weapon is at full meter, your next attack, your next special is going to deal a heck lot more damage. The second thing here is to make sure your pulse is at the max stack so that your next throw is guaranteed crit. And make sure you evade through attack. And yep, that's all. Just make sure you evade through attack. I mean, that's the key part of this build. Unless, why would you even bother to bring Sharpen and Bladestorm if you don't evade through attack and then throw your eggs, right? But the Sharpen and Bladestorm has a cooldown, so once you evade through attack, make sure you throw the axe quickly before the cooldown runs out, because you will waste your Sharpen or Bladestorm in that way. And that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.